Hello guys, Forge and Navik here,
Hello.
and welcome to the first podcast for the FuturePerfect channel.
Yay, first one.
In today's podcast, we will cover why we have a channel for the FuturePerfect server, podcast times, weekly server update times, and why. As well, we will cover about the new application which is slowly being developed for you guys to apply for the server, plus what happened to me and Navik during the Ender Dragon fight, as well as a sugar ton of other things during this podcast.
Yeah, I love a sugar ton of stuff.
So Kav, why do we have a FuturePerfect channel?
Okay, well, starting out is the Future Perfect channel, which we currently have just two different series that we're going to be uploading on it. We're going to be having the one. This is what we're doing now, the podcast. That will be every Wednesday, recorded on Tuesday, and I will be doing weekly updates for the server as well. Those will come out, I believe, Sundays, but don't quote me on that. It's not set in stone yet. But basically, for the podcast, we every week we'll hopefully have more people hosting it than just us two. I don't know though, but we'll also have different guests every week and stuff, and stuff like that. But the reason why we've created a channel now is because we've just we've been trying to make the server better, and we've been trying to make it better for everyone who plays on it and everyone who watches it. So we've been making like a lot of social media stuff and things like this, and improving the channel. If you can see on the actual channel, and I believe on a card now, so if you press the little I on the top right, sorry, if you press the little I, then you can go to everyone's channel, and it's also on the main hub channel on the right hand side. There's all the channels, and that's because we've been, like I said, we've been trying to make the server.
Working my ass off.
We've been working, and I think Chris is going to talk in a minute about the art we've done for the server, but like I was saying, we're trying to make it better for the people and everyone inside of it, and we're trying to grow as a server, which is why we're also making an application video pretty soon. When that might actually even come out
Today.
probably, I hope, yeah, today, before this, actually, before the podcast comes out. I don't know though, but that will come out. That'll be lovely. Which, because I think most of us want more people on the server, and
Currently have 9 members.
currently have 9 members, and more of those would be nice. But for the channel, Chris has been doing some artwork, and I've just been sort of sitting there and supervising him and just like
Beautiful.
watching him stuff. Beautiful artwork. Chris, would you like to talk about that?
Well, as you can see on the banner, if you go to our YouTube channel for the FuturePerfect server, on the banner or the logo, you'll see some hexagons. Of course, there's more hexagons just in case someone sees the banner on a TV. Now, every single of them hexagons, I made the first one, everything on that I've made the first few, connected, then I pasted it and connected them all together. It was really stressful trying to make sure it's connecting to everything so nothing went wrong, and every few seconds come and go, beautiful, wouldn't you come?
I would just describe how beautiful it is. It was I'm liking it. It's like a futuristic theme. I don't know. I like it a lot. It's like I said, it's beautiful.
And by the way, if you want to know the rules for the application video, everything will be inside the application video, and we're not going to probably talk about it in this podcast.
Yeah.
But straight to what happened to you in the Ender Dragon fight, Kevin.
Yeah, well, on what day did we fight it?
2 days ago, probably. So
Saturday.
Saturday. I think it was Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, it was. So we fought the dragon on Saturday. That was a lot of fun.
Hell of a fight.
I enjoyed that a lot. But on my perspective, what happened to me? So we started it, and we went through. It started off. It was mayhem. I actually ended up pressing T and typing in chat, and not pressing it just like mayhem. Just for my viewers, because it was absolutely. There's people talking everywhere, but it was a lot of fun. There's people talking on top of everyone else's stuff. But I went up, I destroyed one tower. I just went up and punched it. That was the only tower I destroyed. Everyone else just took care of those towers really
I took out
quickly.
5 of them.
Everyone just took them out really quickly. I just went up, broke the iron bars and just punched it out. And then about like 4 or so minutes in, I had the first amazing experience on that video, and that was my first Ender Dragon launch. So I walked into the Ender Dragon because when it's perched on the bedrock, it can't be ranged attacked. It can only be meleeed. And so I walked up to it with my sword, started attacking it, and 4 just later figured out that the reason this happened was because we touched its wings when it was flapping. But I just shot up straight into the air. I just went flying, like I went taller than the obsidian towers in the end. I went like at least 100 or so, probably like
50?
60, 50 blocks up. And I was terrified because I thought I was going to die. I had feather fall before, I definitely wouldn't have died, but I thought I was going to die. And I panicked and I just quickly walked over and I managed to land in some water nearby. And that was crazy. Sometime around like this, we figured out with the Dragon's Breath that there's an OP spot, and that was placing down a block and just going 1 block above the Ender Dragon Breath, and that just meant it couldn't attack you, and we could battle it up. And I got launched 5 times overall, I believe it was, but I'm only going to talk about the first 2 because they were most important. But I believe it was the second one, which was when I still didn't know why I got launched, but I thought it was really fun and I wanted it to happen again. So I tried to repeat the same thing. I walked into the dragon and started hitting it, and I just went flying in the air. It was really fun. But this time, I had the water in the bucket in my inventory. And I was like, oh god, what am I gonna do? I managed to switch to my bucket, look straight down, and place it just before I landed, and just
OP skills.
MLG OP, just skilled, just placed the water and just landed it. I thought I was sitting there and just thinking, oh, I'm amazing. Nobody saw it. it's on my video, but like nobody saw it, so I can't like. I just kind of went, oh my god, I placed water, it was awesome, but I couldn't really, I wasn't going to stop everyone fighting, nobody saw it, but I wish some people did, but I guess they can if they watch my video. Yeah, and then I still have to actually, of the time of recording this, I still have to actually edit down my exploration of the end, like cities and stuff. But Chris, what happened to you in the Ender Dragon fight?
Well, I was recording, I didn't want my frames to drop, so every frame was down, including my goddamn particles. Meaning when I didn't know anything about Dragon Breath, I didn't know what that was, what you guys were talking about, I just thought nothing of it. I ended up walking on the floor and I started getting hurt. I was like, wait, what's killing me, what's killing me, what's killing me? I was like 1.5 heart, walked away from wherever the hell was there, because that was invisible for me, the particles. I was just eating my chicken, and I started walking towards you guys again, thinking you guys were safe, since you guys were there. I could just walk over there, and I got killed by the particles. Realized my particles were off, turned them on, went back, and I was like, oh, that's what's killing me, that purple stuff, it looks nice. And as well, when I was with you, Calvin, I realized that if you touch the wings, you go flying, and I thought I nearly got pushed off the edge, and I was going to lose my stuff.
I remember it. I was like, Chris, I asked everyone if they had feather falling. Chris replied, oh, I have feather falling 4, and I was like, yes. I was like, Chris, come here. I want you to get launched with me. So we went up to it and we started hitting it and dancing around it, jumping about, and
just touch its wings by the tiniest bit and you go flying.
Go absolutely fine. It was honestly amazing.
So we should probably discuss about Will's daily uploads.
Yep, Will uploads every day. So next topic. What are you working on the server right now, Chris? What is the current project that you are working on the server?
After traveling into a new unknown land, about 1,000 blocks away from spawn, what felt like 5 ever to get there, I started finding out a nice little place with walls extended high, And I thought to myself, I may as well just make a medieval build theme there. So basically, I haven't started building anything yet. I've got my farms nearly done, but I'm basically gonna have a medieval themed production there. It's all gonna look nice. I'm probably gonna make a casino back at spawn because I want to build it myself, not buy it off Yoshu. But that's my two projects. Probably a casino, but I'm definitely gonna have a medieval kingdom working on soon. But what about you, Kavlar?
There's two projects I'm currently working on. And I think I'm gonna be doing the one that I think I'm gonna be doing first is the community spawn build. And which is I will be building it in spawn, like I said, and I think we're gonna actually, if I get permission from Forge, put the spawn point in there
Yeah.
as well. Yeah. So it's basically gonna be a nice little building. It's gonna have the spawn point. It's gonna have a big wall for projects, and that the members can write on what they'd like to see in spawn, and people can sort of take like that and be like, okay, yeah, I'll do this. I would like to do this, and there's also going to be like a donation chest, and I think there might be like maybe like a mail room with a chest for everybody and like mail. I don't know, but I haven't really thought too much about that now. I'm gonna build it. I think I'm gonna try and do it on a live stream if I can get my live stream sorted out because they're very laggy. So that should be fun when I do that. But the other thing I'm working on pretty soon is my amusement park. I can't wait to start work on this. But basically, I'm gonna make like it's gonna be like a Disney World kind of thing. It's gonna have all sorts of redstone builds. I thought of an idea for a trivia game. I thought of an idea for a lighter course.
Will there be a roller coaster?
And a boat course. There will be roller coasters,
Yay.
but there won't just be sort of minecart tracks. I'll try and make them as interesting as possible. I don't want anything to be like boring there. I don't know. I've already picked out the place for that, but I haven't actually recorded that because I've been editing down my 2.5 hours of footage of searching the end.
I feel you. It was painful editing them.
It was horrible. But Chris, I think that's all I'm working on at the moment for the server. So would you like to get on to the next topic?
Yeah. So we have a UHC at the end of the season. It's been voted on. We're thinking about having singles and double health. What do you think about that, Kevin?
Yeah, well, like you said, it's been voted that most people, the majority at least, want to have UHCs. We will be. Forge wants to do those, and he's like the owner, so I guess like what you say goes. Forge wants to do one of those at the end of the season. I'm happy to do it like as soon as possible. I would love to do it like really soon, but I think, yeah, like you said, we're going to be doing that at the end of the first season, which is going to be a long time. We've had people discussing if what
debate
what
a debate about the month.
yeah, we've had people. Your mic's gone a little quiet. But we had people discussing if they wanted to end the server like soon, but everyone but one person has come to the conclusion. So we've reached a majority, and that is we're gonna last it a couple more months at least.
At least 6 months.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, about 6 more months left on the server because like we said earlier, we've got the application video coming out soon, and we've had people fairly recent people, not that like new, but kind of new people who I think would be sad if the server left very soon. Also, nobody's near done on the server. Like I believe that one person that wanted it is running out of ideas, but everyone else has a ton of ideas to do. Like we both said, we've got new areas to build at and stuff. So I don't know when the season will be ending, but when it does, I think that's when we'll be having our UHC. I
Well,
think the first one is going to be just singles. So here's the two ideas we've had. We've had double, like teams of two, like normal UHC, I guess, and we've had singles, and we've had singles with double health, so 2 rows of hearts. My opinion with that is, I think we should probably do the doubles first, just to kind of get used to it, and like so we have a partner, so everyone's not alone and kind of like what am I supposed to be doing and stuff, just in case anyone's like never played a UHC or doesn't want to record alone or something, because they can last a long time, can't they?
yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the first one's going to be. We'll discuss that later, towards the time, I think.
Actually, how about, since the server season's gonna last a bit longer, how about we have one mid-season and
would-
at the end of the season?
Yeah, I would like that. I don't really think it needs to be like at a specific point, like mid-season or at the end of the season or like quarter. I don't think it needs to be at a certain. I think it could just be whenever.
Should we plan it secretly over the next few weeks or week?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think you could expect that maybe.
Soon?
I don't know if you could expect it soon, because it's going to be such a pain to get everyone together for a UHC, which they normally last like at least like 2 hours ish. So getting everyone together it's I don't know if you guys watching have been in like a large group of people before, and like set something up or something, but to get everyone together at the same time with time zone differences and just everything like that, it's a real pain. So I don't know when we'll have one, but we'll have one hopefully as soon as possible. I want at least.
So do I.
Yeah, because I can't wait. UHCs are a lot of fun, and I think that UHC would be good for the server if we do one.
So, Carv, what next are we gonna cover right now? Something to do with will you press the button?
Yeah, well, next of all, I thought it'd be fun to play a little game before we end off.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, so this is a website called, I believe it's just willyoupressthebutton.com.
So wait there, let me do the theme tune of this little game.
Alright,
Push the button, let me know.
copyright
Okay,
strike, copyright.
go, hurry, before they find out.
Get it, run away. No, but will you press the button? We'll start off with our first question, and that is, well, our first button. So there's a button in front of you, right, Chris? It's big and it's red, and you just really want to press it. But pressing this button, you will reincarnate in the Marvel universe. So you will be in the Marvel universe, all right?
Oh God.
But you will be a villain whose sole purpose is to destroy the universe. Do you press the button? Or I guess will you press the button.com?
Do I get superpowers if I'm evil?
You do. I believe you do. Villains have like superpowers, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's always going to be written by the comic makers and stuff, and everything's going to go how they want it, wouldn't I just end up in jail?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. You'll either end up dead or in jail.
So no, thank you. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm also not gonna press. I mean, it would be cool, but I'm not gonna press the button.
You could take a handshake from Superman. He breaks your hand.
54% of the people pressed the button, and 46% didn't press the button.
Wow. So we're not on the good side then.
Yeah. Well, we're not in the majority.
Oh no. Next question.
Yes. Next question is, if everyone's allowed, yeah, you are given one wish to do with as you will. Okay, so you got one wish, and let's say you can't wish for more wishes. All right.
Oh.
Put that rule on. But no matter what you wish for or how you will wish, you will die in 5 years, no matter what happens.
Oh, I wish that after I die, I reincarnate into someone else.
Yeah, I like that. And then you'll die in exactly 5 years' time, and it'll happen.
Well, I'll get like an extra how many years? If
You know what I'm
think
thinking?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay,
Actually, no. Can I take that back?
Listen. I'm gonna say
Listen,
my first, just in case. No, I
listen.
don't want you to say what I'm gonna say. Right? I'm gonna take my wish,
Mhm.
right, to my deathbed. I'm gonna be like, I'm about to die. You know, I've got this horrible illness. It's about to kill me. I wish, I wish, you know, I had won the lottery or something, right? And then there you go, you got lots of money, and then you've just delayed your death for another 5 years. Good for you, mate. Because you
Well,
will die no matter what happens in 5 years, so you can't die then, because you're gonna have to die in 5 years. So delay your death an extra 5 years. Thank you very much. I'll take that.
but what if my wish is even better? What if I wish when I die, I come back as God? And that is how you do it.
I don't want to be a god. I wouldn't want to be a god. I don't want to have that responsibility.
Okay, fine.
I
fair
mean,
enough.
the world's doing fine, you know, how it is, but still.
Oh wow.
I didn't say
Wow.
how it is. I didn't, without you as
I don't think the
god.
world's actually that fine, to be honest. We could discuss that, but next question, anyways.
So, well, will you press the button?
I will touch that button so hard.
I definitely will, and I'll use my wish just before. So I play it. And our next question, is, you will get the. Will you press the button? You will get the only copy of Half-Life 3 in existence to play it right away, right? But you can only play through it and complete it once, and you can never reveal anything about it.
Yes, I'll press the
You'll
button.
press the button.
Aye.
I'll tell you one thing, I'm not pressing that button. Do you know why?
Why?
It'd be cool to like play like Half-Life 3 or whatever. Confession time, I've never played any of the Half-Lives yet.
Same.
So I've played the two Portal games, but I just haven't played.
Not being able to talk about it.
You couldn't like brag like, hey, but I'm thinking if I don't press the button, okay, the button says you will get the only copy of Half-Life 3 in existence to play right away. I'm thinking if I don't press the button, I just take the chances that they do eventually release a Half-Life 3 for everyone.
Well, that's the thing. If I press the button, I get the only copy, and I can't do a review. Why don't I just give the copy to someone else afterwards?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
This one's like you have to. It says you get the only copy to play right away, and you can only play through it and complete it once. So so you have to play it as soon as you press this button. You have to start playing it now.
Okay, see you later. Gotta go.
Yeah, I'm not pressing the button. Are you pressing the button?
I'll press the button.
You're pressing the button.
Aye.
I'm not pressing the button, and 54% of people pressed the button.
Oh.
So you're in the majority.
Booyah.
Not.
Booyah.
What?
No, I'm saying booyah like yes, I'm winning.
Oh, booyah. But you said we are, I was like, what? But when you press the button, you will be the best at something and revolutionize the world for the better. Okay, so you become amazing at whatever you want. Alright, like the greatest in the world at whatever you want. But while alive, you will be hated for what your gifts and what you do won't affect the world until you are dead, and you will die at the age of 30. Okay, so you're gonna die at 35, right?
Kind of like Vincent Van Gogh again. He gets credited for his artwork after he's dead.
When you're alive, you're hated and people think you're dumb, right? Because, like everyone in the world's like, oh, this guy's dumb. He's best of the world, whatever. I hate him. And you'll die at 35, and it'll only help the world once you're dead. I'm definitely pressing the button. I don't know what I'm becoming amazing at.
Actually,
like,
yes.
Medicine. I'm probably just gonna become amazing at like medicine or something like that.
Because you'll be remembered forever.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care if I'm here and die very fast. I'm pressing the button. I think, I think I'm just gonna become amazing at medicine, and after I died, I'm 35. The medicine will just, I don't know, help everyone. So I don't know. What is there anything that you would become amazing at?
Oh, of course. I would become amazing with biotechnology, because if I can do that, then we can do a lot more things, Calvin. I think if we're not using mechanical stuff.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's better things. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll become a master chemist or something, and I come up with
Astrology, Beijing.
No, definitely not astrology. Thank you very much. Astronomy, maybe, but definitely not astrology. Yeah. But yeah, maybe like a master chemist and like I've synthesized a new material that's like plastic, except it's not evil like plastic. Not
It can
destroyable.
actually erode.
And oh look, he has a lovely biodiesel that is very efficient and it's like petrol, but it's not as evil as petrol. I'm pressing the button. Are you pressing the button?
Push the button. Okay, go.
You'd be a fool not to press that button, I think. Greedy people. 58% didn't press the button, and 42 did.
Damn.
Greedy people.
Calvin, people have their own opinions.
Mm.
That's a way just to cover what you just said.
Yeah.
Backup servers, baby.
Okay,
Are we doing one more question?
do a couple more, alright?
Okay, two more,
So-
three more.
Will you press the button? All you want is yours, but you lose it in a couple of seconds.
Well, actually.
Okay.
Actually.
Well, why can't you just be like, oh, I want a pancake. You eat your pancake. It's gone in a couple of seconds. You take like 2 bites out your pancake and you say, I want a pancake. Another pancake appears. You take 2 bites. It's gone. It like disappears. I want a pancake. You take another 2 bites and it disappears and then you're full.
Well, you could do that by saying I want an amazing, like the best singing voice, and you could just do like 2-second songs like for it forever.
Who's gonna listen to a 2-second song?
Who knows? I'm gonna go
But-
make one.
You gonna press the button?
Press the button. It's not. You're not losing anything to begin with, really, are you?
You've convinced me. I'm pressing the button. Exactly. Why would you not press the button? You might as well.
Nothing unless you like ask for something bad then.
And 34% pressed the button.
Like you could even do this, Kath, 2 seconds of like knowledge of everything in the universe, and then you just forget it. Just experience once.
That would probably scar you forever. But all right, let's check out the next.
Next question.
Okay, you can. So, will you press the button? Right. You can turn ordinary water into any alcoholic beverage you like. So, like your Jesus, but just for like water stuff, just water to wine or whatever.
Flavored water.
Every other non-alcoholic drink tastes like water. Why would I press? No thanks. I'm not gonna press this button.
Well, I don't really care about alcohol, so no.
So maybe one more.
Yep.
So, one more question. And that is, let's see what we get. Oh, it's a good one, Chris.
Ooh.
It's a good one. I'm gonna end with a big discussion about this one.
Oh God.
Will you press the button? You can jump into every 2D world you want, but
Mario?
you can't get back into the 3D world. Okay, so this question's you already said Mario because yeah, that's blatantly 2D. But I think
Is it Minecraft?
Any game's technically 2D.
Yeah.
You can jump in. I think you can play any game.
But isn't the real world in a way 2D in sight, anyways? But I guess we can't get back into it though.
Well, you can't come into.
I'll just live in Minecraft. Screw you guys, I'm out.
Yeah, you could just go in like any world. I think I'm gonna definitely take that off.
We could do a LAN server together on Minecraft.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump in. I don't know. Where would you go first? You want to live in Minecraft? Do you?
I guess you could even go into a computer and just like play on your computer for the rest of your life in a way.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I would like jump into. I don't know what game or like what
Could play Mario Smash
TV
Bros together.
program or anything like this. I would hop into.
And as well, Calvin, what we could do as well, if you can't, because you can't record your audio, can you? Like your commentary, you would have to use like Google like translator. You'd be fine.
What?
You know, you get Google Translator to do the commentary.
I mean, you know.
Hello and
Okay,
welcome back.
So you're basically saying you like recorded Let's Play whilst you are in the game. So
Mhm.
like you think it's just like a vlog, but it's actually a Let's Play of some game, but you're just in. Oh, crazy.
So
Okay.
you are welcome back. Sorry, we are glitching. It's Google Translate for you guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening to our lovely
But
podcast. What were you gonna say?
email us the questions
Yep.
for the next podcast.
Next time or in
A week?
sometime. Yeah, well, next week or in a couple of weeks, I don't know. We're gonna eventually replace that little segment of Will You Press the Button with some questions that you sent us, some Q&A questions. But I think next time we'll play like Would You Rather or something like that until we do get some questions. So please email us some questions. The email address will be in the description, but I believe it's just futureperfectsmp@gmail.com. Is that right?
But we can't
It'll
do
be-
Would You Rather.
Why
There's
not?
no theme tune. I don't know a song.
Listen, right? We can make you can make the fifth tune in due time, okay? All right.
Alright
But
then.
do you want to sign us out? I guess.
Alright then. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoy this podcast and be sure to check out both of our channels, Navak and Forge Plays. They will be in the description, and if you click the I at the top right. But thanks.
Then you can check out everyone's channels.
Yeah, then you can check out everyone's channel. But thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment what you thought of this podcast, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Ah,
Bye.
hope you enjoy.
Yay.